Gary and Teresa Isaacs aren't seeing any visitors. They've cut themselves off from the outside since returning from a trip to Japan and South Korea 5 days ago. They feel fine, but still canceled a welcome home dinner with family.
I mean, if we had gone to that and, infected someone else and they got sick, we would have felt terrible about that.
South Korea is now the worst affected country outside of China. When the Isaacs landed in Canada on Wednesday, Gary says border officials didn't ask about their travels.
There were no questions on, were you in Seoul? Do you have any symptoms? No direction, should you self-quarantine or anything like that.
It's a different story for travelers from Iran, with new measures announced today. Iran is still struggling to contain the outbreak, so Canada now wants anyone coming from the country to isolate themselves for 2 weeks. But not Japan or South Korea, or at least not yet.
Every traveler, every Canadian has a role to play. So if you are traveling or have traveled, this is the right thing to do. I think that it's very difficult to just keep adding many different countries to specific messaging.
For questions, those who are...
The World Health Organization had the same message.
Let's calm down and do the right things.
The WHO again resisted calls to declare a pandemic, saying that should only happen if the international community fails to stop new infections from continuing to cross borders.
In some places, we're not seeing the level of response that we expected. The window of opportunity is narrowing.
A window for the world and Canada to control an outbreak that continues to spread. Vic Adopia, CBC News, Toronto.